Alright, this is a quick little video on how to clean NES cartridge, or any cartridge for that matter. This thing is in really bad shape. This was my nephew's. I think he got it from a video store, something like that, a long time ago. But I'm going to open this up, show you how crappy the connections are on the end of the cartridge, and how awesomely clean they can be once I'm done. Alright, so here's the bare cartridge itself. You can definitely see the difference, the lighter copper traces up at the top versus the dirty and almost tarnished copper traces on the bottom. It's I mean, this thing is so bad that when I put it in my Super Wild Card, just to rip it to see the name of the title, even the name of it's supposed to say Lion King, but it says LMON $, and just a bunch of other crap, and then a bunch of $signs. So it's not even reading this thing right. So I'm gonna take some Meguiar's polish and just rub it across the top of the copper traces here on both sides, and that should make it like brand new, and it should work perfectly. Okay. And to clean this up, I'm just using Meguiar's Scratch X. It's just a scratch and swirl remover for car paint. You can get it like Walmart, AutoZone, whatever, and just an old rag. So what I'll do is I will squirt a little bit of this onto the rag, just a little bit amount, like a pea-sized amount. And then just kind of spread it along the traces real quick, just so it covers them all, and then just rub on it kind of hard. Don't worry about the residue, I'll get that when I'm done. And then do the same thing on this side, just a little pea-sized amount, just like that, and spread it along, and do the same thing. Okay, that's all you need to do. And once you got that done, all you got to do is just take a clean rag and wipe off the excess residue. And there you go. If you look at it, you can actually see a reflection in all of it now. And the part that was dirty is actually lighter than the clean stuff before, so it's polished up really good. Okay, here I am about to test it out. I suppose I probably should have started this video showing you what it was doing in the first place when it was like erroring out. But let's take this for a spin and see if everything works good. Right now I'm actually backing up all my cartridges that I have onto this machine. If you remember one of my previous videos, this is a USB port where the little mini flash drive goes in. It was an 8 gig drive that I had on here originally, and since you can only do 100 discs at 1.44 megabytes each, you're only using like about 145 megabytes or so. So an 8 gig drive is a huge waste. So what I actually did was I opened up the drive, and on the 4 points where the USB plug here goes to, I soldered some wires to it, and I had like a cheap little freebie. You know, you go to like a convention and they give you those cheap little USB drives, and this one was like a little card USB drive. It was really cheap, and it was only 512 megabytes. So I soldered some wires to the connection points on this USB port, and ran those wires to the cheap USB drive that I had, and soldered the 4 wires to each of the points on there. So now I have the 99 drives on the inside of that. Now if you plug in a USB drive on there, it's going to confuse the whole thing, and I don't even know what it's going to do, but I'm the only one that's going to be using this, so I know what's inside there, so it's going to work out just fine for me. I was actually thinking about making a switch, putting it right here on the outside, and that way I could turn off the power to the USB drive on the inside, and once I do that, then I could plug in USB drive on the outside here, so that way I kind of, you know, got the internal drive and can still use the external drive. But I'll do that maybe later if I really care, because the drive that I have on the inside of here pretty much has all my favorite games on it anyways. So anyways, moving on, back to here. Let's see if this actually says Lion King without any problems. There it is. It says Lion King. The first time I did this, it said like LMOG $ KOMG $ going all the way across the end there. So it looks like that did the trick. So remember, all you gotta do is get pretty much any kind of polishing compound, and take the card apart and just put a little bit on there, rub it on there, kind of medium pressure, put it all back together after you clean off the excess residue, and boom, you'll be fine. Alright, thanks for checking it out, and let me know what you think. Thanks.